Hello and welcome to an Anodontosaurus video. Another addition to our little series we're doing. And you may be wondering, how the hell are you going to make an Anodontosaurus video? Well, let's just say I'm not using a certain ability. Right, this is Hunker down. Crouching in place for 5 seconds will grant extreme incoming damage resistance until moving or uncrouching. Now, I believe extreme incoming damage resistance is an understatement. Let me show you. Now, this is without Hunker. You take approximately 10 bites to die, which I believe is justified. It's good because it has amazing armor anyway. Just like that, now I'm dead. Now let's test it with Hunker. By the way, this is 6 times speed. It took a while to count, but it took 107 bites to kill me. Like, that is insane. If you do the math, that's almost 11 times more the resistance, as if you weren't hunkered. I've seen plenty clips of Anos killing like 3 or 4 X's while hunkered. It's just overpowered as hell. I just wish you can counter it with knockback again. That was so good, man. Moving on to the build, if Ano even needs one. I use 5% armor, but bleed and venom resistance is totally viable. Moving on to the build now, lone survivors are only thing there, so just equip it. For front limb, use strong legs, because again, it's the only thing there. It might be a bit controversial, but I actually prefer resilient scales over tough scoots. For our leg slot, Hunker is better, but disclaimer, we are not using it in this video. Gosh, now that that's out the way, Burly is your only option, because who's swimming as Ano anyway? Tail Slam is a no-brainer, but I actually prefer the small Tail Slap because nobody's falling for the charged up one. Now it's time to jump into the first fight of the video. Honestly, I don't even need to commentate this fight, just smack it every time it comes in. It's so simple. I'll go Resilient Scales just for this reason, so dinos can't just bleed you out. Your lucky Tail Slam is an area of effect attack, because if it wasn't, it would be impossible to hit. Got a nice hit and gave him a nice little fractured bone. Ouch! Unfortunately, I'm the slowest dinosaur in the game, so I physically can't catch up with him. Unfortunately for him, he keeps on running into my head, so he's just gonna die instantly. Ouch! I trick him by pretending to be in a turn fight with him until I just stop and get him, furthermore finishing the kill. Ouch! Our next fight is against the Mamenchisaurus. It should be pretty simple. Just make sure his head slams don't connect, and he should be just fine. As you can see, he went for a shotgun charge and just barely hit me. For some reason, this player wasn't using head slam. He was using bite and horn swipe. Connected a nice hit on him there, followed up by a little tail swing to give him fracture. He's now on death scars.
Oh my god!
Now that we've finished the fight, we can go on to our next fight. Now we're going to fight a Daspletosaurus. Most of the fights in this video are pretty simple, but not this one. He's got a trick up his sleeve, which can easily kill me. I realised that he's got piercing bite, which I thought was okay at the time, until I seen how much damage it did. And if I didn't think it couldn't go any worse, he's now going rampage mode. So I've got to maneuver perfectly to make sure he doesn't do that much damage. And luckily he only hit me on the tail there. I mean, look at this damage he does here. That is absolutely monstrous. Almost half my health gone in one bite. As you can see, I kind of had to use my surroundings to get away from him, which turned out successful as his rampage weared out. He's pretty low now, so I can play as reckless as I want. I sat down for a minute to regain some stamina, while he was still recklessly running around. As he goes for the final bite, I hit him with a fatal blow, furthermore finishing the kill. Now we're fighting an Allosaurus. This fight actually went surprisingly quick, so... Since I've got the bleed and venom resistance hide, I'm able to continue the fight with barely any bleed. After the last hit, I probably broke his ankle bones, and yeah, that's it. Now I'm fighting a Miragaya. Luckily, my hitbox is just below his tail, so he sometimes misses. Did I mention that Anodontosaurus has got the best AoE attack in the entire game? Just thought I'd remind you of that. I gotta be careful of that attack right there. That's a tail barrage. That does like 50-ish damage per hit. It's crazy. Again, it's just a case of keeping my distance and make sure I get my hits exactly when I need them. Patience is key to survival. After those 2 nice hits, it's already showing death scars. Nice hit there, and as we both turn around, he gets stuck on me, furthermore finishing the kill. I don't know how many times I'm going to say furthermore, but I'll stop from now on. Now we're fighting a Stegosaurus. Now listen here, this thing can easily, absolutely murder me. So I've got to be extra cautious against this guy. Just remember about the terrain, because not enough players realise how useful terrain can be. Like look, I'm dodging his attacks here. And my tail slam's area of effect can still hit him, so it's just beautifully timed. Some more ring around the rosies gets me out of trouble from a nice charged tail swing. I just gotta make sure the ratio of hits is on my side, because he's heavier than me and stronger than me.
Ouch!
Just barely dodged the swing and got a nice hit on him. By the way, for some reason, area of effect does the exact same amount of damage regardless of what body part you hit. Surprisingly enough, he starts to show death scars this close into the fight. Barely dodged that hit just because of my short advantage. After a couple more chances of bobbing and weaving, I got him with a nice fracture hit.
Ouch!
Now it's time for the final fight. Now we're fighting a Tyano Titan, the newest addition to Path of Titans. I need to be very careful because it can kill me in only a couple bites and its bleed is devastatingly strong. Lucky enough, I dodged this heavy bite and got a nice hit. See, this is why the bleed resistance hide is amazing. I'm gonna leave minimal cuts, only a few, because I feel like people will think I'm cheating. And I think I just gave away the end result. I don't know what he's doing there, he's trying to figure out some juke thing, isn't he? He creates distance for one and one only reason. He just put on his buff call, reducing his incoming damage by 15%. Again, I dodge his heavy bite, which is amazing. He's making one mistake though. See, if he sprinted enough, he could catch up to me and easily kill me. Damn, he's really messing up these heavy bites. Also, the agility on this thing is crazy. Like, he could turn 180 degrees in like half a second. It's OP as crap. Now it's time to just tail ride the crap out of him because I'm low on stamina. You can trust me, an Anno without stamina turns out to be dead. But don't worry, little Anno, we took revenge. Right, we're off track. Back onto the fight. As you can see, he backs off, and so do I. He comes in with a fatal blow. Luckily I survive it. As he misses and runs off, I don't miss, and I finally get the kill. Hey there, we meet again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and again my Discord link is in the description below. It pains me to say this. Make sure to like and subscribe, it helps a ton with the algorithm, and make sure to turn on notifications also. With all that being said, have an amazing day.